Hello Virgo, thanks for tuning in and for the March of 2020 Psychic Tarot reading with messages. I'm vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I've been in the metaphysical field for over 30 years. I do astrology, tarot, channeling, and lots of other things. So this is the reading for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, Virgo Moon for March of 2021. We're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck as always, followed by a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle card to get your animal totem for the month. And then we're going to, for Patreon peeps, we'll get some additional cards from our Chrysalis Tarot, and you can find out about that below. Hey, my regular viewers, I did another Sacred Vessel. I haven't posted a video yet, but same principle. I painted some, and then mostly it's decoupage, and I love it. I think it turned out really cool. I like it even better than the painted one. So I'll be using this from now on. I possibly will post a video about it at some point, but I have to put it together. I don't have it together yet. I did film it though. But back to you. Let's look at this card spread for our Virgo friends. And this is for the month of March of 2021 for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, Virgo Moon. It's a big month. It's a big turning point. We're at the Ingress, which is always a big turning point, a big change of seasons for everyone. Even if it's not in your sign, which is, it'll never be in your sign. It's always in the cardinal signs. And it marks the change of the season. It marks the turning of the road, the next phase. It's a new beginning. And the Aries Ingress is a new beginning even more so than any other sign because it's the very first sign of the zodiac. I should have pulled this out a long time ago. I forgot I have my little wheel here. See, Aries is always the very first sign. It starts with Aries and it goes around. Now, this, let me just do, I used to do this all the time. Let me do it for you guys. So with Virgo, it's going to be in your 8th house. 8th house of money and finance and sex. So we put Virgo, especially for your Virgo rising people. Money and finance sure looks like it's rocking out for you guys. It really looks beautiful and wonderful for you. Here you are down here. Male or female, this is your card. The Pentacle person, the Queen of Pentacles, is the Earth sign person, the Taurus, the Capricorn, Virgo. So it does represent you, but it also could represent other people as well. You know, these two guys were charging into somebody else's reading over here with this same card, and I did shuffle. The Knight and the King of Swords. So these are two people who are charging in to help. They're not from the past. They're somebody new, but they're, the vibe I get about it, I don't know if I said help in the other reading, but I definitely feel like it's they're charging in to help you. I'm getting like the help is on the cavalry. I'm hearing that. Calling in the cavalry and you know, hearing that horn. We're calling in the cavalry and they're showing up. Now, calling in the cavalry, you're calling them in through spirit because this is saying you don't know these people yet. So you can't really call anybody that you don't know. So you put the call out to spirit. The star is here. The star is close. Spirit is near. Spirit is watching over you. Spirit is listening, helping. Spirit wants to rain down blessings upon you. And it seems like, you know, the very central card here is this Knight of Pentacles. And star is right next to the Knight of Pentacles. And right next to you as well. Knight of Pentacles is really doing well in the financial arena, having nice money. Many times it's having your own business, being very successful with your own business and your own, or it can be just working as an independent contractor or something along those lines. By the way, if you see words standing out in these readings, be sure to take note of it because that is the way that Star and Spirit can communicate directly to you and you can get a personal message in the general reading. You've got the wish card right here in the spread. So your wish is coming true. What have you wished for? When you were, you know, when you turned on this video, when you were like, well, let me check out the Virgo video, what were you hoping to find out about? Because this is a definite yes. The wish card is saying, yes, your wish is coming true. What I'm getting about this bottom card, you have 5 of Pentacles in reverse and then the Strength card, and there's other meanings to it. But what I get for it in this specific reading is that you need to look at your strengths, turn your attention towards your strengths, and not focus on your weaknesses. The weaknesses are over here. This is little fear of lack and not enough. And it's in reverse, so it says like you're turning it around. You know, Virgos, you can be very self-sacrificing too. This could also be a message to my Virgos, is that don't allow people to drain you and suck your energy and pull you out, but move toward your building your strength. You could be looking at your strengths, focusing on your strengths, but also taking time to build your strength, build your own strength and foundation, so therefore you can be of service and value to other people like you always like to do, Virgo. Here's another thing for some of you out there with these two. These might be your son. These might be your grown, I want to say it just like I'm hearing it, grown-ass sons. These might be your grown sons, and you love them and everything, but it's time, they're not babies anymore. For somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needs to hear that message. They're saying they're not babies anymore. They're not children anymore. They're grown sons, and you can't, maybe it's like that, like you can't keep giving. You need to be maybe doing a little, pushing out of the nest there. Not in a harsh or mean way, and but in a way of, with love. Time for you birdies to fly the coop. But maybe there's some kind of big thing. Maybe some of you might be like selling a business or something, and maybe you'll be able to share with your children and give them a little leg up or start in life. It could go like that too, but it's not meant to be an ongoing draining thing. Everybody wants to help their kids. Everybody wants to see their kids do good. I have kids. I have kids and grandkids. I'm not trying to, I'm not mocking you or anything like that. I'm teasing. There's a difference between teasing and mocking. I'm giving you a little tease there, Virgo. Okay, so I'm giving you what the spirit guides told me. That's the way they said it. They said the grown-ass kids. I don't usually talk like that, I don't think. Let's go ahead and move over and get this. With that, one more thing before we move to the animal totem. I was just thinking about the wheel and that 8th house cusp thing there. That could be some sort of an inheritance or something. That's another thing, that 8th house, or an insurance payout, or maybe some big tax return for some of you. That's the types of things that the 8th house does rule over. So maybe it could be like a large sum or something like that. Keep enough for yourself. Keep enough for yourself for you to feel comfortable and safe. It's always good to give, but keep enough for yourself. This is your blessing. It's not for them necessarily. I mean, if you want to rain down a little bit on them, that's okay, but this is your blessing. This is your gift. This is your wish come true. All right, let's go ahead and get our animal totem card shuffled up. By the way, speaking of that Aries Ingress, I am offering the Aries Ingress readings I offer every year. It's an psychic astrology look with animal totem at your specific chart, and it's a very useful tool not only for the upcoming season, but the Aries Ingress covers like even the upcoming year. So if you're interested in that, it'll be available for a limited time. Check it out. Aries, not Aries, Virgo. I'm talking about Aries so much. This is for Virgo for March of 2020. The camel. This is about strength and endurance. For some of you, this is a direct message. Somebody out there, this is a direct message about somebody who's passed over and smoked Camel cigarettes. Like they always smoked Camels. That was their brand. So there's connection for somebody out there for that. I don't usually get that. I don't know if I've ever gotten that for this card, but let's read what I wrote initially. Dragon of the desert, wayfaring soul, sure-footedness amidst the shifting sands, overcoming insurmountable odds, preparing for the journey ahead. Yeah. Well, what I think about it is they have that storehouse and that hump. They have that storehouse of food and energy that's going to carry them through. I feel like it even looks like a hump, doesn't it? Like this is this pile of money that many of you are going to get, and you're going to have enough to last you and carry you through. You're going to have a storehouse of maybe not energy, but abundance, fuel, food, prosperity to keep you going, keep you going through whatever may lie ahead. We don't know, we don't know what will lie ahead, but, Virgo always likes to have a little something put away for themselves, for that security vibration. Alright, so if this reading didn't resonate with you, please do check out your sun, rising, and moon, all three. Maybe one of those will click in for you. I hope you all stay tuned. I got to tell you really quick about it. I've been doing this spiritual creativity stuff, and it's brought me great peace and great, it just is a very positive, favorable thing. And I've put together a course, and this isn't like the ones I just post off the cuff where I just film myself and post it. This is an actual course that I've laid out. It includes a lecture and a painting time, and there'll be a Zoom call, and it's an 8-step process, and you don't have to know how to paint. You don't have to know astrology to do this. It's for everybody. It's very empowering. It's very relaxing and a spiritual thing. I hope that you all check it out. For our Patreon peeps, we're going to go ahead and get our 3 additional cards for our Patreon supporters. So please tune in for that. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of March, a great Aries ingress, and we'll talk again soon. Bye. Hi everyone, Vickieverlie here. I want to talk to you all today about a course that I have coming up regarding the Aries ingress, and it's with this painting and spirituality that I've been getting into, and it's been so healing and therapeutic, especially when many of us are kind of locked in at this time. The Aries ingress is coming up, and the Aries ingress is one of the most powerful times of the year, and in many cultures it's actually the new year. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and is a most auspicious time to initiate any sort of new beginnings and to reinvent your life into what you want it to be. Through the years, I've discovered the power of creativity transcends time and space, transporting us through body, mind, and spirit to a place of creation, quieting the busy mind and allowing higher guidance and the creative flow to come into play. Not only relaxing, but enlightening. Great healing can take place through the creative process and engaging the subconscious mind. Are you ready to dive deep into healing and empowerment through the magic of art and creativity? I invite you to join me for an 8-step process of healing and empowerment, utilizing the energy of the Aries ingress. I will guide you through these simple yet amazingly transformative exercises. Each lesson begins with a short lecture, followed by a painting session. As we paint, we put ourselves into a meditative state and allow the subconscious mind to go to work in creating our reality. Even if you've never picked up a paintbrush in your life and know nothing about astrology, you will be able to complete this multi-layered painting through this 8-part course. This painting is more than mere layers of paint on a canvas. We are working with layers of consciousness, layers of healing. We are embarking on a multifaceted, empowering experience. Many of you have seen some of my art tutorials both on my Rock and Roll Prophetess and my VV Creative YouTube channels. Recently I've gotten more into painting, and behind me you can see a couple examples of my recent work. I've gotten so much out of it that I wanted to share it with others. I've created a course that is detailed and in-depth. The whole process is laid out in a simple, easy-to-understand steps that anyone can follow. You can work at your own pace, do one lesson at a time, or work through several in one sitting, whatever works best for you. As many of you know, I started out as a teacher in my earliest videos on YouTube in the Broadcast for the Universe. Later I branched out into readings, and in fact I was the first person to post monthly tarot readings for each sign on YouTube. Through the readings, through the books, through the channeling, teaching has always been my highest calling. The course includes a private community that allows you to comment and share your progress if you wish, plus a Zoom call in April so we can all hang out and talk and share our experiences. This will be available for a limited time, so the Aries ingress is on March 20th, so you can sign up today to secure your spot in this awesome and unique program. You don't have to do it exactly on the Aries ingress. You can do it before, leading up to, or even after, and it will still have the power of the infusion of the Aries energy. Okay, I hope to see you there. Till next time.